Hello, and welcome to SquishiVision Games, where I'm doing my second trailer reaction of a game, which I don't know why my shirt is chroma keying through when it's not even green, it's blue. We're doing a reaction to... Are we live? Yeah, we're live. We're doing a reaction to Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer. It's finally dropped. It's been 10 years since GTA 5. Although I played it in 2014, but still, that's 9 years for me. Although I suppose when this comes out in 2025, it'll be 11. So that's the big thing here. We have to wait another 2 years. Well, a year. Well, we're at December now, so about a year. More than a year, basically, for the game. The new trailer has dropped, giving us our first confirmed look, but there is a GTA 6 in existence. Because before now, it could have just been GTA Online perpetually. But that's the thing, the game, GTA Online more than GTA 5, to be clear, because they are two separate things. But GTA Online is in my opinion, like, I know it gets there's a lot of slack and fatigue against GTA at the moment because it's just kept going and going and going. And I suppose if you didn't care for the online multiplayer, then GTA 5, the narrative story, pretty much is done and dusted, and there's no new GTA content for you if you're into the franchise because you're stuck with GTA 5. I honestly haven't played GTA 5 in like years. I played GTA Online quite a bit, not as much because I'm trying to focus on like the other games. But I do play, and it used to be a time where I used to play GTA Online a lot. Like before I got a job and before I could like afford games and before I could like, yeah, basically before I got a job and before I could afford to buy games myself, I basically played GTA 5 or GTA Online all the time because it says it is the closest to the ultimate. It can't do everything, but it can do a lot. You can and you can simulate a lot. It does driving very well. It does first-person shooter combat fairly well. As well as like any other game. Possibly there's a bit action adventure. Maybe not so much puzzles, but I don't really care much about that. Flight simulator to an extent, yes. All sorts. And there's a lot of flaws with it. I mean, for one, if you don't have any friends in real life, it's a hard game to play to get everything out of because you can't just match. At least I can't. There used to be a time like PS2 online gaming where you went into a lobby full of people you didn't know who all had headsets and you just like bonded and spoke because it wasn't like a mainstream thing to do. Whereas GTA 5, your PS4 online gameplay, everyone has a headset, everyone has a mic, everyone can go in, or people do go on online games and don't bother to use headsets. But like the GTA multiplayer games are designed to be cooperative, but you can't do cooperative if you can't communicate. So it wasn't like great, but it was like passable. And like, I imagine if you had friends, it is like the ultimate sandbox game. So it's no wonder it's lasted 10 years because they've added new things in it, new like gameplay, new stories, and new playthings. I mean, in essence, the video game, it kind of captures all the positives of online gaming and all the negatives of online gaming. So it never really particularly was an itch for me for GTA 6. I think it was a couple of years ago, and I think then that kind of faded away as I got to play new. I have a backlog as long as my arm, so I'm never really like itching for like the next game in a film. The next game in a series. But it's here now. This is. I have watched this once. I did stream this, and then I kind of realized I was blabbering too much and I started from scratch. And I was getting distracted by someone asking me what I want for Christmas. But it's not a gameplay trailer. The most impressive thing that is throughout it is the graphics, and these will only get better. Some of it is almost photorealistic. And yeah, I mean, let's just. I'm gonna just watch for it like brick. I mean, so it's set where it's set in Vice City. Let's just assume this power. which is what everyone's predicting because obviously GTA 4 was set in Liberty City, GTA 5 was set in San Andreas, so GTA 6 is set in Vice City. Now, I can't exactly recall. I never played GTA 3. Liberty City Stories is probably the GTA game I've played the least, and I never played GTA 4. So Liberty City is probably the city I'm the least familiar with. I also didn't play San Andreas. I grew up playing a lot of GTA Vice City, a lot. Much like GTA 4, when I couldn't afford games and I had PS2, I basically my go-to before I discovered online gaming was GTA Vice City, and I would just drive around the city. So I'm very, very familiar with Grand Theft Auto Vice City. But I know that with the different generations of GTA, they tend to redo the map. So, but also the GTA Vice City map is very memorable. So I wonder how much of that they decided to keep the original map. And I don't know if I can tell from this trailer, but let's screw through it and find out. So I remember Vice City. I remember Vice City being 3 islands with bridges. Well, 2 islands and then the middle island. 2 middle islands? So we're 5 islands? Should I just bring up the Vice City map? Yeah, 5 islands. 6, I guess, if you count the golf course island. Which I don't think you do, because I think the golf course, I think we could always get to. So 5 islands, yeah. Yeah. There's 5 islands. Oh god, even just looking at the map is giving me massive nostalgia. Now, if this is that, but obviously it's gonna be a bigger map, right? It's gonna be a much bigger map. They're not gonna just have it. Oh, someone's made an isometric map to the GTA of Vice City. That's so cool. I need to look at that later on. So obviously not going to be the exact same map, because you know that's tiny, and we can do so much bigger now. And people expect these games to have massive maps. Like think about Red Dead Redemption. Think about GTA. Think about Breath of the Wild. So. But they go to the same shape and like expand it, But because I feel like some people are kind of expecting that to be the case. I do like this person here who's made like a remake of the GTA map as a concept. Oh, I need to look at this picture later on. Okay, if this was anything, I would say this is probably like right at the bottom, pointing towards the beach on that side. Maybe it'd have to be. And that's probably the airport. I don't remember there being a prison in Vice City Stories, so yeah. This is obviously a new area. This is fairly photorealistic.
Do you know why you're here? Bad luck, I guess.
I mean, that drops fairly quickly, but that shot there was fairly photorealistic. Actually, I think like the way they colour the buildings in this shot, which I realize you can't actually see, but the way they do some of the buildings in this shot, like the seafront buildings, do look very much like Vice City. but possibly like even bigger. Like I don't remember the beach. Actually, the beach was fairly big in the map, but it was just like this like yellow kind of flat land. I mean, the beach. There's only one beach Vice City, so if it's pointing that way, that would be where the docks are. If there's like, I'm pointing so you can't see, but there's docks there. So it could just be an expanded version of the map that we know. Okay, well here's a swamp, and there was never a swamp in GTA, I see. With animals, which I mean, well, in GTA 4, 5 rather, but more. I mean, if you squint, this shot looks like, if you don't focus too hard, this shot looks fairly photorealistic. Okay, so this is obviously a difference from the original GTA map, because GTA Vice City map, because that top part of that island on the right hand side was flat, and they had a shopping mall. There wasn't much skyscrapers, but that has a lot of skyscrapers on it. But it did have like a dock, like here does. That was on the side of the river, and you see like the bridges between the two halves, which San Andreas. So Vice City was like islands with like loads of water in the middle, whereas San Andreas was like the ocean was around the outside. It was like one big island kind of thing. I wonder if they've recreated like the arena and the mall. Like, is this the arena? And I wonder how much of like the gangs from the first GTA Vice City is gonna be in here, because it was like always like these distinct gang groups. But I recognize some of these cars as like designs associated with those gangs. This is obviously just like more like character models. So this is probably the best view of can I did set this freaking button to like okay, so if you can see behind me, this is probably the best view of the entire map we're gonna get. So the closest I can make that to be is, no, actually I don't know, because there's like an island here, and the top there's a bridge that goes across to like more stuff. So I think this is going to be a completely like different map, or again expanded, but there is no, both of the middle islands are, apart from the golf one, are horizontal-ish. Well, there's the film set, so that's not here. But like, what do we have? We've got car parks. We've got disabled car parks. That makes me happy. And those like those supposed to be like the big mansion houses in the background. We've got like a golf course there. Sorry, a tennis court, apartments. I possibly recognise that road. I think that's just wishful thinking. What else can I see? I mean, GTA Vice City had like a lot of like yachts. There's like a lot of yachts here as well. Oh yeah, this for sure is like the um the seafront and all those fast cars as well. Yeah, like swampy land there. I mean, this looks fairly photorealistic as well. Planes are back. There weren't any planes in the original Vice City for like obvious reasons. Yeah, there's an island there which has no version of it on this map. And then we get like these fake social media posts, which I kind of like. Because their social media like representation in GTA 4 was a bit lacking. And the idea that crocodiles. This is like so good in terms of photorealism. Like this could be that alligator. I don't know if this is a cutscene or not, but that alligator. I mean, I presume these are all cutscenes, but that alligator could be a real one.
Well, look who.
This shot, I'm half convinced it's actually a filtered live action shot.
Who's back? The only way.
Oh.
Well, look who's back.
Boy, did I miss that distinct, ugly green and white color pattern. Also, it kills emotions. That's funny. For the Vice City police cars.
We're gonna get through this. Is by sticking together. Being a team.
So obviously we get the male and the female protagonist. It is kind of the biggest kind of game. Well, the biggest gameplay thing. So obviously the original GTA 4. I say original GTA 4. GTA 4 has 3 protagonists, all male, that you switch between like as you wanted, except for your mission. This seems to suggest that there's only 2 protagonists, but a male and female one who seems to be in a relationship together, sexual relationship together, because they're having sex in this cutscene. I don't think the cutting down from 3 to 2 is a problem. And maybe a third protagonist will come along that we've not been revealed about, but I don't think it's a problem. I mean, I'm playing Spider-Man 2 at the moment, and that shows you swap between 2 characters, and it still be as engaging. And I feel that you can still make it work, and I feel like a lot of the heart behind this is going to be between their relationship. They're also possibly not. Neither of them are meant to be white. It's hard to tell. She certainly isn't. I can't.
Trust.
He's quite tan. I don't know if that's meant to be because he's a person of color or if he's just a tan white person. It depends what the name is, I think. But yeah, it's clearly meant to be like this kind of single player but co-op idea. I'm finding it hard to be particularly excited about the game, but that's not like because of any kind of apathy. It's just I'm not given enough like to go on. I'm not particularly buzzed about immersive graphics. I want to, or cutscenes. I want to know what the gameplay's like, and that's come later on. But these are my thoughts. It's 3 o'clock. I've got to be up in about 4 hours, so I'm gonna bounce. But I wanted to watch this before the morning. I might be watching it 4 times a night. Thanks everyone, and juice. Wait, hang on. No, that's what I want you to do. All right, bye.